second and 10. Here's Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're reaching two hands on the ball.
That ain't going to save you.
Following that fumble return.
That ain't gonna save you. Let me light up my dog right quick.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, shit. Did a spotted at 14 points. Hold on.
Sit up. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13.
Yeah, let me sit up.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
Hey, where your boy been at, bro?
Taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Black season.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Deploying 9 and 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, D-line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yay.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Richard, you like that run
One
stick,
play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20,
I had to split the first 2.
Your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing. And
Once I split the first 2, that was
send a message to the opposing team.
that was a wrap. Long as that other dude didn't grab me, he must have been scared of that arm ball.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson, dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the
I thought he was going to grab him, man.
To the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
He was trying to hurry up and switch to that bad.
Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Oh, shit.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Titans 7.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's up across midfield and down.
I don't know who that is, but I know he's not fast enough to catch Derrick from
pickup
the
on
back.
2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
88 ain't 90.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th.
Yeah. Tighten up.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
You don't know how bad I wanted to throw the
They
RPO.
didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace.
Because I thought he was going to drop it. Nah, you was Wagner.
Unsuccessful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Well, this is intercepted.
Why I tried that
He's trying
shit.
to get it to Davis.
But I thought he was going to keep sliding over.
Bobby Wagner. And they
This
have
nigga just stood
possession,
there.
and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run it with Carson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the
You know the
play.
Seahawks ain't got no line. So you know the Seahawks ain't got no line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now a give right side. Carson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
One thing
How
to
your
keep in
receivers
mind,
don't
partner,
block?
especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's our field. Hey, it's our
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Lockett.
Damn,
He's
I
gonna
couldn't
have another
knock the
first
ball
down
out.
as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately,
Oh, my
he's
fucking
able to
goodness.
recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Oh, my
It
fucking
won't be a
goodness.
sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was
Oh,
a big
my
lose
fucking
right there.
goodness.
But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Mike 54. I got you, punk.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so
who is number 94?
And into the game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nah, because he grabbed me right when I was hitting the hole.
Most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll get it up near the 35,
I thought he was about
right
to
at the
stiff him.
34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
I guess because it was too high. Like, I ain't throw a high ball, but
keeping proper leverage and communicating well,
because I pressed possession catch.
Back to the air, Tannehill on second down.
Oh my goodness.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Come on, man.
Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back.
Ball gonna pop 15 feet in the air.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, camera.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
Well, I can't catch the ball, though.
He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get
You'd have been hot if that ball would have bounced the other way.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, nah. As soon as I saw him, as soon as I got close, I pressed the strip button on.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates.
What is you doing, number 58?
They had their backs on that last series. And
they can just watch the whole exchange.
That allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Ronan. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Why you do that, Joe?
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
You can't get a hit stick fumble every time he hits somebody.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack?
Come on, man. He ain't hit the ball or nothing. The ball was on the other side.
Right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Man, what Henry got to do to get on fire?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense,
10-plus
rushing
rushes.
for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 17, Tannehill got a man. It's Brown. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless.
Damn retarded. I'm trying to throw the ball away.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
What the hell? Oh, okay.
They snap it to Tannehill. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, I should have hit the X. I thought he could get it to the back corner of the end zone over his head. He threw the bitch to the middle of the end zone.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're
That
thinking
camera
to yourself
keeps
right now,
flipping on me.
Trying to get things figured out. Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy.
I wonder why that man be running away from
tendency breakers right
his
now.
responsibility.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Correa.
I was just making sure you couldn't throw the ball to that tight end.
That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
Oh, nah, he was trying to spin to get spin his feet back around. Yeah.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
You wanted to throw to the other dude going the other way? I don't know if you wanted to mess with him
to
either.
begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Why?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, my God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Tannehill,
down.
what took you so long to throw the ball?
Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What took you so long to throw the ball, Tannehill?
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable for Lockett.
Yeah, let me come over there and hit him, too.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Richard, where your bum ass at?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First down,
Really?
Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf.
Man, fuck you, man, bro.
Score.
Like,
touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 35 yards.
He wasn't even supposed to be all the way back there.
Out a bit further, and that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 21-7. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for
nowhere to escape, and he goes
down. It's 6-yard block.
For the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
7-yard block.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Catch the down.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Titans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Tannehill. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Aggravating, dog. I'd have been mad if he wouldn't have threw it away like he'd been doing the other time.
Last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Just catch the ball, bro.
On 1st down, Carson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on their shoulder. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Super Bowl 4.
Oh, no, but give me that.
Butler. Oh, bad Seattle memories on that sequence. Russell Wilson intercepted again by Malcolm Butler.
And let's face it, when we went into this game, were we not wondering, could that happen again? Would we have to talk about this? Would Malcolm Butler be able to pull it off? And he did.
Hey, Delta. Mike, 57. Oh, here we go. Oh, check 13. Check 13. Go. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
What?
That his pass is intercepted
what?
for the 4th time today.
How you break on the ball before? Good game, bro. The hell you break on the ball before I even throw it?
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
Don't even make no damn sense.
Situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And all the way in, touchdown.
I saw him. I couldn't tell which way he was going.
Chris Carson, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
You're not even moving the quarterback, though. So what you talking about?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
You ain't got to worry about that. Nope.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Tannehill now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home.
You don't block. And then when I go to cut back, you let the man go.
A full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
70, Indy. I'm coming for you, son. Shoot.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To the air again, Tannehill. He's going to let it fly.
Bro, what?
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quadre.
I know this nigga slow. Quadri Diggs. That's who caught the interception. Nigga's 88 speed. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Somebody with 90 or 92 speed. Like,
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Wilson wants to throw it. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle.
Like he had a force field around him or something. I couldn't cut the route off.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, I'm coming. Mike 5.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Look, squeeze. He's checking. Crash. Under 10, under that.
Just some of them. Cam don't be fumbling like that. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Completes it to Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
First down, Tennessee.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Since he thinks he knows what this is.
Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone.
Since he thinks he knows what that is.
A.J. Brown there to make the grab.
Because he was trying to go to where it was at, and I stopped. I cut the receiver route off and jumped. Since you thought that the anger route was coming.
Suck up for the extra point.
I saw you sitting right there.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I know he about to be disrespectful.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more
we
time,
had by
maybe
10.
on an onside kick, but not likely.
Should have played
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one.
That wasn't gonna work. To my offensive lineman. Shit, yeah, they do. Like when people be running hurry up, bitches be getting tired. That's a bet. Alright.